Hey guys, Joe the Tech Guy back here with another episode. Just a quick one this week. I wanted to hit on a few things. First thing is when it comes to the Joe the Tech Guy blog, I'm going to be putting that on a bit of a hiatus for a little while. We've been getting a better response from the videos as opposed to the blogs, and so I want to focus on what's getting the most attention, and that is the videos that I've been having a lot of fun doing. But the blogs just haven't really kind of hit home yet, so I may have to rethink that concept a little bit and put that on the shelf for the time being and focus just on the videos here for you guys. So I will probably do them a bit more on the regular, more often. So the next thing I want to hit on is a piece of news that I think a lot of people aren't really aware kind of what's going on, because, I mean, for whatever reason, it's not been really that well publicized. Even when it happened previous, it was the type of thing where it was essentially only really on YouTube until after it happened, then all the other news sources picked it up. And we're talking about manned missions back to the moon. Coming up in 2024, there's going to be a manned mission, the Artemis 2 mission, that is going to actually orbit the moon to pick out landing spots for the upcoming missions. And then the Artemis 3 mission, which is the one happening in 2025, people will actually be setting foot back on the moon. Pretty exciting, and something that isn't receiving a whole lot of mainstream news attention, which is very, very surprising in my opinion. I think it's really, really exciting knowing that this kind of stuff is going on. The detractors and the conspiracy theorists are, of course, going to say, no, we've never been there. We've never even left low Earth orbit. I don't really want to get into all that, but I mean, it's pretty clear that we have gone there. There's undeniable proof that maybe we can touch on in a future episode. But we are going back to the moon in 2024 and 2025, actually setting foot on the moon, which I think is pretty damn cool. So I just wanted to make sure and get that out there because, like I said, it's not getting a lot of mainstream news attention, which is unfortunate. And then the last thing I want to kind of hit on here is a little update to a product that I'm currently wearing on myself here. We're talking the Apple Watch, specifically the Apple Watch Series 9, which I did get recently, and it has received a really cool update recently, which is something that's really handy if you're somebody that's on the go, or if you're kind of busy at the moment, and when it comes to doing things on the watch, sometimes you need to use your second hand to kind of interact with the device. Well, now there's a feature, it's maybe a little bit hard to show here on video. I'll do the best I can, is when you bring attention to the watch, all you have to do then is double tap with your thumb and index finger, and you can navigate your main menu there. You can also queue up to answer text messages, so you can, when a text message comes in, you can double tap and you can dictate your text message that you want to send, and then you hit double tap or say send, and sends it off. You can answer and hang up phone calls. It's a really handy way, like, picture yourself if you're walking home carrying groceries or something like that, and both your hands are occupied, and you have an incoming phone call or text, and you don't want to reach into your pocket to pick up your phone because your hands are full, and you don't want to sit down the groceries. And so all you have to do now is just bring attention to your watch, double tap your thumb and index finger, and you can answer the phone call and start talking either through the watch, or if you're wearing headphones, through that. Just really, really cool technology. A lot of people were worried that maybe it would false trigger and do that kind of stuff. I've tested that quite thoroughly, and I have yet to false trigger, because if you're not bringing attention to your watch, if it's just by your side and you can double tap your fingers all day long, that's not going to false trigger. You need to actually bring attention to your watch, then double tap, and then it'll do it. It will not do it any other time. They did a really good job implementing that feature, and it works extremely well, and it's something that I use on a regular basis. So I'm really happy that is out there, and I just wanted to share. So for those who have this watch, or the Ultra, the new Ultra, it's a feature that you don't have access to. You just have to download the latest update, and you can tap away to your heart's content and interact with your watch in a whole new way that is extremely handy. So yeah, pretty cool. So I just want to touch on those few things just to recap again. Putting the blog on a bit of a hiatus for a while because the videos have been getting the bulk of the attention, so I'm going to focus on those going forward. We're going back to the moon in 2024 and 2025, and we have a cool new feature for some of the new Apple Watches. Go and check it out. Alright guys, see you on the next one. HTM Tech is brought to you by Microplay, located at 265 King George Road in Brantford, Ontario, Canada, for all of your video game and collectible needs.